FanGeeks! It's your fangirl Tally, and it's time for some more Alan Wake 2. Are you ready? I know I am. Alright, babe, let's do this. Where are we at?
So last we left, we had just beat Cynthia Weaver, the drowned lady.
Oh, right. Creepy lady.
We're about to have a conversation with
Tor. Right, the crazy family. This is the granddad, right?
Yeah.
Right.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
Alright, back to some profiling.
Fun!
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story.
Wow.
Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's
I
true.
like him.
I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot? You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin are part of my family.
Wow.
So the theory online is that her dad is Northern Door, the talk show host from the Dark Place.
Oh.
You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end. Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You
Venus
knew
just
him?
gone.
Some doors are better left closed.
Doors.
Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that.
Doesn't sound good.
I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe. have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom, meaning Wake, he needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him. Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake to stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Aww.
Don't worry about me, kiddo.
That's sweet,
I'll
guys.
drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
Because that sounds like exactly what
The
he
FBC
needs.
is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Casey. Do you read me, Casey? Damn it. Where are you, Casey? He better be okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station, to Wake.
Don't you need to do the light thingy?
Yeah. Well, before we go back to the station, we need to switch back over to Alan and do his next part.
When Cynthia Weaver was downstairs at breakfast, Rose snuck into her room. With all the lamps in the room, it took her a while to find the one with an angel. Luckily, the dream Alan had sent her had been very clear. Rose was certain that Cynthia would not miss one lamp. She had so many.
Oh, that
Tonight,
doesn't sound
Rose
good.
would put the lamp in a shoebox and let it sink into the garden pond. That's what Alan wanted. That's how she could help him. The thought made her whole body buzz with joy.
This is bad.
Cynthia knew the lamp was missing the very moment she came back to her room. She was overcome by grief. It had been Tom's lamp, one of the few things that reminded her of him. It had not worked in a long time with the cord severed and the light switch gone. But there are other kinds of lights than the ones we can see. The invisible light of the angel lamp had held Cynthia together all these years. With tears welling in her eyes, she didn't see the shadows shifting in the corners of her room.
So yeah, she was the reason why she got took.
Wow.
It's messed up, right?
That is super messed up. And now Saga knows.
It's 1988, a face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared, the old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion.
What the hell?
The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between.
What?
We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, His hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it.
The hell?
Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
That's how he lost his eye.
Oh.
Okay. Now we can head back to town. Since we have the bolt cutters. And then we gotta find a bucket so we can switch over to Alan. We've got many bullets left. And we need to heal up before these bags. Oh, no bullets, huh? That's definitely.
Got lots of these little things everywhere. Nothing to.
Yeah,
Another one of those cult boxes.
bolt box right here.
Ah.
We need the key to open it, and because it has resources, the key should be right over here, if I remember right.
I'm gonna make it easy.
Key is over here.
What the heck?
There you go.
It's gotta be the most random thing. You just wander around looking for a key.
No, there's like arrows that you follow, and then she takes you over there. But it was a long roundabout goose chase the first time I did it.
Oh, okay.
We got a flare, which we really don't need. And some. You can't hide from the trees. We are everywhere.
Lovely.
On this.
I was gonna say, that doesn't sound like danger everywhere.
You got that?
Yep. Whoa, he's throwing shit at you. Damn.
Which is what I would give them. Goodies.
What is he doing?
Okay, I think that's all of them.
Good. Lots of bullets. We definitely needed that.
Jesus.
Okay. Lots of bullets and lots of shotgun shells. We should be set back.
Why do I enjoy watching this game? It just gives me anxiety. What is wrong with me, you guys? Why do I enjoy this? Why do I enjoy torturing myself?
There's another. This.
Where people can...
Oh, it's you, Janet.
Ah. Nope. Ah! this is gonna light things up, right?
Yeah, kind of like this is safe.
Right, okay. Wow.
We should have.
There's a puddle!
Yeah. So this would check.
Okay, I get it.
Okay, so last we left Alan, we had just finished the hotel,
Right,
and now we're heading to the hotel.
where his wife is supposed to be.
Correct.
Dark place. And I say supposed to be because I have a feeling that's not where she is.
Scratch was closing in, gaining control. I couldn't let him escape the dark place. I had to keep him from Alice.
His name is Scratch that. You see that?
Yeah.
Looks like he's covered in blood now.
Is Parliament Tower meant to look like what I think it looks like?
What do you think that looks like?
What's it? Empire State Building?
That kind of looks like it. But it's New York, so
I mean, I guess Art Deco is
yeah, I imagine
very
all the
popular
buildings
back.
look similar.
Yeah, interior. This is what it. Oh God! Not necessary.
Return.
Oh right.
And that's the name of Saga's chapters, and that's the name of the book he's trying to write.
Right.
So I think we're getting closer to him returning.
Wow, this is a little too realistic.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
What do the notes say?
That's a swirl.
Yep.
Same swirl that's on the door in the nursing home.
Yeah, I remember.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Okay, so 4 months ago, from Barry. Hey Alice, everything good with you back home? Just checking in. Tried to call but couldn't reach you. You're probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. If you call back and you can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want help with anything business related to your expedition, just say the word. Your pal Barry. I guess we should start with the older ones, huh?
Probably.
2 years ago, greetings from Hollywood. Hey Alice, I'm more of a fish out of water in Hollywood than ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers. And everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once, I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tan zombies in the generic direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware how deeply Al would have hated adaptations that didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply, for good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call now to talk about casting your pal Barry. 1 year ago, joined a cult. Hey Alice, you're gonna think I've been replaced by an evil double. Well, I've joined a cult and I love it.
What?
Joking about it being a cult, kind of. Blessed wellness retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat. The best decision I ever made. I've never felt this good and, well, healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I've lost a ton of weight and you wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened to me if I'd stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me. Enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut.
What?
I hope you're good over there. Come visit anytime. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier emails. Your pal Barry. And then 1 year ago, checking in. Hey Alice, checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I've considered peeing in a mug and lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made while all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me.
Wait, I thought he was in
Your
a
pal
cult.
Barry. Well, he's in a cult also, but he's also doing meetings in LA.
Oh.
The cult is just a wellness retreat he went to.
Oh, okay. So he's still working. He's just also in a cult?
He went there to relax, I think. He's just calling it a cult.
Ah, okay.
6 months ago. I'll handle it. Hey Alice, Sharks Circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or TV show and or, get this, a fucking video game. I told them. Also, in case you heard about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. That's the lady that was in Bright Falls that saw Nightingale, whatever.
Oh, right.
I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Your pal Barry. And then we're back to 4 months ago, where he's not able to get a hold of her.
Right.
So she's getting his emails, but apparently she's not responding.
That's not
Okay,
good.
that's always a good sign.
I was gonna say, her apartment does not look like.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment.
Part 1.
I was flattened
Love is a weakness.
Yeah.
by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, the fear.
It's weird.
I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in, even after he moved out west.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Had become Scratch. The dark place.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window.
In New York?
It was a balloon of some
Okay,
cartoon
good.
animal.
It's like, what?
And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
The horror of caring. That's messed up.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough.
It's what was breaking through at you.
I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
sometimes shouldn't go looking for things. Uh-oh.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it.
That's what she was trying to...
Those faces are really there.
No boundaries. Now he's there. How did he get there?
The full manuscript of a novel. Return.
He got it.
A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints
He was
set by
Scratch.
I needed
The whole
someone in
time.
the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
He is Scratch.
It's been a constant loop of him forgetting and writing, scratching out and shooting himself.
This whole time.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. Some say that it lives forever, this road.
That is so fucked up.
But this whole game
It's a loop.
plays with loops and spirals. That's the whole thing of this game. And it goes even deeper when you finish it, and then you go into the final draft, which basically is a continuation. It's New Game Plus, but it adds things to the story, so it's almost a completely different story, and it fills the story. But it shows how something can loop and still be different. The writing in the story is natural.
It just blew my effing mind. That is so messed up.
Because you remember when he woke up and he saw it and the name was scratched out. It said
Yeah.
Scratch. And he just saw it and he scratched it himself.
He's the one who did it. So screwed up! This is some Inception shit, y'all. No warnings? None? Come on! You knew what I was walking into! FanGeeks, that's messed up. Alright guys, comment below, let me know. Should I keep going? Next chapter, yeah? Alright, remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. As always, hit that notification bell with those notifications turned on. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!